So I'll just conduct a poll. Please share me your view about the market. So what do you think, traders? What's going to be next? Market will move towards the upside, downside, or is it going to be sideways? What do you think? If you see some important events is going to come, like today, one of the important discussions would be, where are the datas? Jobless claim data, initial, that is important. That's going to be an expense for the government. And there's this one. Fed press conference around 12 o'clock. Today around 11:30 we are going to have Fed interest rate decision. People are expecting they're going to keep this one same as it is, no big change at 4.5. So that is even my expectation as well. Okay, so that's about it. So basically there's not going to be any big change in the interest rate decision. That's my understanding. Definitely if rate cut decision, if they even by 0.25 basis points, if they cut, market might tend to give a nice momentum towards the upside, right? Many people would already know what is the information. So people's mindset is bearish, but here this trend line is acting as a supporting zone. From here, if market just now it's open, right, to hunt the stop loss, if I can give a upside move again from seller supply zone, market can move towards the downside. That's what I feel. Other datas also will have a look. Dow Jones, no big change. Cost to cost, S&P 500, Nasdaq. Still, we need to get this data. Expecting initial spike up and then fall similar to Nifty today. That's what even I'm expecting. I'm expecting a spike because nicely market has fallen, even though it cannot trap people on the upside, right? At least up to the supply zone it can move is what I'm thinking, but it is a bit tricky situation itself. Exactly timing would be a bit difficult. Let's say considering this area as support, if I enter, then market can give a breakdown, take the stop loss and then move. That possibility also is there, right? So little patiently we will wait, we will see how market reacts at the current zone. Then maybe we can take a call on the next trading opportunity. In terms of, I'll speak about other index meanwhile. Gold as of now, it's near the upper resistance zone. Continuously, this area has been acting as a resistance 1, 2. Previously also, this was the area where gold was, this one. It was correcting. Now people might expect that gold might correct from this zone. As of now, if gold moves up, it can go up to 3,415. Okay, up to that zone it can correct. Supporting zone for gold is 3,360, that zone. Okay, so as of now, since it's at the upper level, people whoever has holding, they might think about booking the profit at the upper level, but expect some correction later, any upside move. Still this Iran Israel war, if that is creating more uncertainty, oil price increases, means gold also, because of fear, it can tend to move towards the upside. Okay, please factor in all this. Oil, already we can see a nice pressure in oil. Where is oil? Oil, it has given a breakout kind of situation. Okay, if it sustains this, next oil can go up to 75, 10, something like that range. 5 to 10. This will be the next supply zone. Okay, supply zone means what? From that zone market might tend to correct a bit. Okay, from here people might start booking profit. As of now, it has given a breakout. So who was looking for opportunity, wait for a pullback, and then if the upside move continues, maybe you can consider. Okay, not right now. BTC is still holding the index. What is your 50% are bullish? That means rest 50% is what? Bearish above the market. 6% is bearish, 43%, sorry, 6% are saying market can be sideways, 43% are bearish, 50% is kind of bullish about the market. Those of you who's watching the live stream, support the channel by liking the video. It motivates me also to make regular videos for you guys. I'll discuss about Ethereum, all those things, and we will see how there's one important zone. Okay, 786 level is usually a good psychological area from where market can move towards the upside. It can act as a supporting zone. So let's say you're going long here. One attempt on the bullish side a person can try, but it is a bit tricky. That I have to agree. At the current zone, if we enter also, it is a bit tricky because this trend line support others also have seen. So what we can do is we can attempt one little problem is there to enter this trade. What I will do is I'll place a very small stop loss for this trade. Okay, I'll go here 1 second. I'll place the stop loss. The stop loss we will kind of modify for this trade because here we are looking at the chart on 15 minutes time frame, right? So little above that only we will modify the stop loss. Not expecting very big movement. So what movement is happening in the market, we'll just try to see if this reversal continues. We will try to capture a decent movement. Okay, that's it we are going to do from our end. This breakout, we have reduced the loss as much as possible for this trade. $13 is the risk. So if it continues, fine, or else we will later look for any correction at the lower level. Ethereum also is kind of a bit spiking up towards the upside. Look at Ethereum if you want. Where is Ethereum? Ethereum here, it's kind of spiking a bit. After here also you can see 786 level is acting as support. If you're bearish about the market, please wait for the market to break the support zone. Okay, if it breaks this zone, then maybe you can focus on any bearish trade in the market. Okay, very small stop loss we have given for this trade. The zone, is the chart visible for you traders? Can you see the things a bit clearly? Let me know if chart is a bit clear for you or is it creating some kind of problem. Nifty analysis will be tomorrow morning, not now. For that, if you are interested, you join our free Telegram group. Expecting. So here, still the chances of this trade is 50-50 only. You can see this candle's low, this candle was not able to break. This candle's low, this candle was not able to break. Now this candle is sustaining. If it breaks this low, then it is a bit of a problematic situation. Okay. So 50-50% chance, we will see what happens. At what level market is correcting? It's correcting near 50%. So little stop loss very less I have kept, because the moment if it happens, we wanted to capture that. That's it. No big issues for us. If it hits the stop loss also, no problem. Crypto options or futures, which is better? I would suggest you to look for futures market. The reason is very simple. Why you don't trade in Indian market? Because in the futures, many people don't do that because of the capital requirement, right? At least 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh rupees is required to trade with one lot. But here, you can choose how much ever quantity you want, and you get some leverage as well. So in Indian market, no leverage here. In case market is sitting in a tight range and you do option buying, doesn't make sense. Option selling, we can do it, but as you know, at the initial stage, try to focus more on trend identification. Later, maybe if you go and check out in the money strike prices, right, it is going to be a bit expensive, right? This one is going to be for one lot size. You can see $500-$600 is required, but if you are reducing the quantity size, that should not be a problem. But still, option selling loss is unlimited. Little based on setup based, this one we have to take. When market every day is an expiry, right? So somewhere around, let's say 5 o'clock to 5:30, the time premiums also decay will be more. During that setup, during that time, how to capture moment, that and all I have tried many this one. But since after this Trump came, right, the market has become too volatile. So little option selling strategy, I've kept it inside. But I'll discuss about the strategy. I'll share that with you guys. So this candle has broken the previous candle low. So that means this position market might tend to, hunt the stop loss. Very small stop loss around this one. I'll close this trade. Okay. I did not wanted one more candle to just continue increase the lot, this stop loss, all those things I didn't wanted. So one attempt we have done, very small stop loss, 50% correction. We will see how market behaves at the zone. Later I get any entry, I will look into it. A pullback towards the upside is definitely, I am expecting before Fed chairman speaks, but that is around 11:30, right? So until then, this market to a certain extent, they might tend to keep, a bit of negative shade, later move up. At least in case they push the market towards the upside now itself, remove some weak players who have taken bearish trade and then correct, that would be even a safer situation for us. We'll see, traders. As of now, this area is where market took support once, moved up, retested. Again from the zone, there was a correction. Again, this area, market is taking support. If it's moving towards the upside, maybe we will try for one more attempt, or else nothing. Amarnath sir, good evening. Robin, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. This market is taking support. Again at 618 level zone. What is Ethereum doing? Don't look for any bearish trade and all. Ethereum also is holding on to the level. It's coming. Next upper resistance is this area. It might tend to break that. See, it's holding 618. Record, pullback. Setup is there, traders, but the probability is the thing where we have to take a bit of chances here or there to capture the moment. Lokanathan sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. What is the candle low? This red candle has broken the previous candle low. This one has broken this candle's low. That is one concern. I'm not yet, I'm just looking at risk reward, what can be the potential, that's it. Not that I'm entering this trade right now. Probability is there, but indecision is happening, so waiting a bit is better. Your Nifty option selling strategy last 1 year has given me 90% return in 1 year, sir. Really so happy, thankful for you. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. It's available. Some videos are available on YouTube also. I'll turn off this one for let's say 2, 3, 5 minutes. Okay. Let's have a neutral mindset about the market as of now. Okay, no need to look for any bullish or bearish trade. Let market decide. If it's going to be sideways for some more time, it's not going to be useful for us. Again, simply entering the trade brokerage only we have to pay. So we will see. Chandru sir, good evening. Welcome to this live stream. How much leverage is advisable for crypto trading? See, 25x, 50x is more than sufficient. Okay. You don't have to trade with 1,000 lots. Lots means units only you take into consideration. You just trade with 50 quantity. For that, capital required will be around 8,000. At least 20 to 25,000 you keep in your account. Okay, because estimated liquidation price, it will be very small if you have less capital. Okay, that and all you please factor in. I made a basic video already on YouTube, around 30-35 minutes video. There I've covered all the basics, so please have a look into that. That might be helpful for you. Okay, recently only I have done, I think in the month of Feb I would have put that video. It's still there on YouTube. It's an indecision zone right now, so let's not plan for anything. We'll just wait. Here this pullback was around 50% correction, right? Again here 618 level, it's holding. All those things is not making any sense. It's staying below 382 level zone, so we will wait. Short trade, if we take a stop loss above 50% correction zone, then target 1:2 at least we need to try. Both the side risk reward is not sitting properly. I'll switch to 1 minute time frame so that I get a better picture about what is happening in the market. This trade I have not taken yet. I'm just waiting for any good confirmation like that. All right. Till seller's side pressure is there. I need to reduce the risk. If sellers are strong, they will try to hold on the market up to this zone. It's continuing. Risk reward 1:2 is there. Little challenging traders. Still it is indecision, but sellers are trying to push the market. If entry becomes a bit late, it is going to be a problem for us. So what I will do is I'll place this order. Okay, I'll take the stop loss for this position. I'll put near recent swing high. around $83. It's okay, we'll reduce the risk. You guys can wait if you want. Okay, I've taken the entry, market is holding, showing some continuation. This box, as long as market is trading within this box, it is going to be a confusion situation only for us, right? Ramachari sir, good evening. Like I said, little you wait, any kind of breakdown or anything you get, that time your stop loss also will be small for the trade, so you can wait for that. As of now, this is the trading setup I have taken, right? So whoever is okay to sit for the trade, this is just what 300 points is the risk. Who wants to sit along with me for this trade, reward is around 700, more than 1:2 risk reward is there. So who wants to enter, you can consider entering here. If you consider yourself a safe trader within this box, you kind of avoid taking the trades. All right, too much market is holding means it is a pressure situation only for us. US market is kind of positive, they're trying to hold it. BTC again, it's come to the box zone. Is it trying to form a if it forms a W pattern, definitely it's going to be a problem situation for us. Let this happen, we will see what's happening with other index. Ethereum pullback, it's trying to form a bullish flag pattern on a lower trend, so if it moves up, then it's going to be a problematic situation. Ethereum is moving means BTC also is moving. It is moving a bit. Sellers who are here already during this breakdown, after continuation, they would have made some profit. But since this Fed chairman interest rate decision is there, right? Because of that only, they might try to push the market towards the upside before, they push it down. That's what I'm feeling right now. We'll see. They're showing some upside move. Heat map and all is saying liquidation zone, liquidity market is taking. Okay, stop loss got triggered. This box is becoming a problem for me. We'll wait traders. One more setup, I'll look into it. Kind of range again 50%. Here I had taken bullish trade, I reduced the stop loss because we wanted to go as per the trend. There it corrected. Again, W pattern it is trying to form. It's becoming a headache. Not too much of a problem. As long as it is staying in the box, it is going to create confusion, no doubt. Mm, 165. This box range is, if market goes down smoothly, it will next go to this demand zone, right? This demand zone is what I'm expecting market to reach today. Before that, let's say the one upside spike is pending. Once that is cleared, market shows continuation. That would be really helpful for us. One side problem is solved, other side we can focus on. Let me wait. It's there within this box. It's holding. What's happening with other index? Other index coming to this resistance. Ethereum flag breakout. BTC trying to come outside the box. We'll mark up to the zone. We'll consider, because when there is confusion in the market, it's trading within a box, we will see how it reacts at certain important levels, right? So there again, if market corrects, let's say I enter at the breakout again at that important level, if market corrects, simply unnecessary one more trade I have to take. That's not needed. I'll quickly go and check what other indexes are doing, okay, one by one, so that you see here, oil, it came for a correction. Now it's trying to give a breakout. If it gives a breakout, if you're interested, maybe you can try a long side after the breakout, okay, up to this zone. All right, it has to give a breakout and sustain. So look into that setup. If it's available, you can focus. Gold anyways at resistance only when little more pressure is there in the market, then we can focus on gold, not right now. Let's see this area, this breakdown create some tension and later reverse. That is what I'm expecting. We'll see about that. What about S&P 500, Nasdaq, everything? I'll have a look, okay, so that we get some more clarity about what is the potential of market moving towards the upside. S&P, Nasdaq is kind of flat. S&P 500 is kind of okay situation. Everything is showing slight positive movement itself, all the index. Slowly it's moving towards the upside. It's okay, we will wait. Initial trade only little, it created the stop loss was very small, that created problem, or else that one If we would have held and trailed the stop loss to cost, it would have been fine by now. It's okay. At that point of time, taking that decision was the right thing. $618 level. This 5 minutes candle has been a bit strong itself, right? This one candle alone has given a moment of close to 450 points. We'll see how this, again, same situation is coming. High has not been able to break. I mean, the low is not, market is not able to break the previous lows. So here exactly at 618 level, taking trade is not making sense. I have to wait. Look for any bearish confirmation, any correction in the market. Zone. Again, 200 points. If it breaks, we have to expect a bit lower itself. Just because market is moving up doesn't mean we can look for bullish trade. At what level, how it's reacting also matters. Showing rejection at 618. Support people would have entered, their stop loss not yet hunted. Again, market has given W pattern breakout. Here, anyone who's entering looking at other index, even their stop loss is, market is trying to hunt. So is it going to break the low is a question. Let me see. 5 minutes candle. This 5 minutes candle is important. Let it show little more bearish continuation, then I'll look into it. As of now, this 5 minutes, these three candles together, you consider this as a 5 minutes candle. It's just considered to come 50-60% correction of this candle, and it is trying to hold on. So that's not right for us. If market just wanted to trap people who entered at the breakout, then from here reversal comes, means again we will get into trouble, right? So little tricky situation. We'll wait, traders, we will wait. If this low, okay, if this low, where is it? If market is going below this candle, then we will focus on bearish trade, not at this point of time. This I have not taken entry yet, okay, because market is within a box range. The index, is it moving? The index also has given a breakout, sustaining. BTC also is sustaining. This, people will get confused thinking that I have taken this trade. Not yet. Global market and all, no big movement, just 0.3%. Little bit, yes, I am disappointed that we captured the trend properly. This lower level was a right thing. I did not keep the stop loss properly. That's okay. Look into it. No problem. Next, this resistance zone. People who sold at the upper level have already seen some good profits in the market. Targeting them will be difficult, right? Who sold at this upper level. Here, anyone who's entered, yes, he will think about exiting only if market goes above this. So we will see. Proper setup I'm not getting today. If Ethereum moves better than, I find Ethereum moves better than BTC. Not necessarily. BTC, when it moves crazy. Sir, how you learned this much analysis skills? Can you please help us out? I have been in this market for 10 years. Whatever I learned in Nifty, Bank Nifty, same thing I'm implementing. That's it. But here things are a bit different. So little bit probability is comparatively for me is less than BTC, Nifty and Bank Nifty. But yes, I'm spending that time in the market. So another 2-3 months, I will definitely increase the probability of this one edge we have to get. I'm waiting for that edge. That's it. Edge means, yes, to a certain extent, stop loss. Managing a stop loss only is a proper hedge. So pattern, again seller's pressure, upside. People are considering 1,05,000 as the next resistance area. 1,05,000. Sorry, 1,05,300. You can consider this area. This area, a lot of people have liquidity is there in the market at this zone. Moment was very good, traders. 1,000 points moment. Here, whatever we exited on the call side, this stop loss was the issue. It's okay. Liquidation is near 1,03,400. 3,400 is at the lower end up to the zone if market comes. All the index is moving up. It's giving a breakout also. Let's see if the breakout sustains. Then one last trade I'll be taking. Okay, but direction I'm just keeping my view neutral. Can you please suggest some resources, please? Resources are YouTube channel only. In that, so you just go to our playlist. There's a lot of videos, at least 50-60 videos. Majority of the things I've thought there itself. $4,400, 800. Mindset would definitely be to take bullish trade at the breakout, right? This resistance level. Again, this area was acting as resistance. Again, this area was acting as resistance. Again, this is a resistance. Now, if breakout is happening, people will be looking for bullish trade. People will consider bullish trade. But should I be doing the same thing what many people are doing is the question. I'll go look at other index. Little clarity I'm not getting. I don't feel getting the confidence to enter at the breakout. Movement can happen or not. That is not the question. Am I ready to risk the trade entering here where everyone enters is the question. That is something which I'm not thinking of doing right now. I feel market is supposed to correct. If it corrects to here, to the zone, this can be a, let's see if this breakout continues or not. Stop loss is reasonable, traders, so I'll go for this trade. I'm placing the order. I'll consider the stop loss. I'll paste my stop loss here. If you are bullish about the market, please don't enter this trade. I'm a bit bearish. I feel market trapping these people would be a bit difficult, so I expect some correction in the market towards the downside. So even if it doesn't break the support, a decent correction is what I'm expecting. Moment is strong. It's okay. After such a big move, if you think market is bullish, then you please don't enter along with me. I've entered with a different calculation based on stop loss hunting. Market here, it has given a breakout, so it has removed all the weak players. Here, if it takes a retest, shows continuation, my stop loss will be hit, but 260 to 280 points is the risk what I'm taking. But in case if the sellers who sitting on the market on top, if they really want to push the market towards the downside, they will take it at least up to this zone. So from this zone, if it moves, then continuation can happen. Okay, all this logic I have used. So rather than entering on the continuation of bullishness, reversal is what I'm looking for, because many people are looking for bullish trade. I don't want to do the same thing, right? You can see I've entered here. Targets did move, we will see. All the index, everything is kind of holding on. I think definitely you can see the 1500 to 2000 points easy move before Fed chairman speaks itself. Just 5 minutes or 2 minutes before he speaks only, we can see a big spike towards the upside or downside. Again, market quickly recovering, all those things, all random stop losses market will take. That is the time where I don't want to participate in the market, because there the concept what I use, price action, stop loss hunting, there for that to work, probability becomes less. During these event days only, I usually prefer not to take any trades, because that time price action, stop loss hunting, more than that, this one works more, right? Emotion, sentiment, all those things people give more importance to. So importance for the price is not given, importance for the sentiment is given more. So hi, good evening sir. Praveen sir, good evening. What about gold? Gold as of now, it has come here. Decent, definitely there's a decent correction zone. Okay, it has given a breakdown also. So in case you are interested in gold, little small stop loss, you can try this if you're interested, right? Oil, I told you oil, if it gives a breakout, then maybe you can look for bullish trade until the supply zone. But oil has crashed, entry has not triggered in this. Too much of continuation in the market. Loganathan, could you please fund in this channel? It's a 8 leg strategy. I made different alternate. You could fund in this channel. It's a 8 leg strategy. I made little alternatives. Okay. 8 leg strategy only, right? Good. I know some of the option sellers, my friends also personally use that strategy. Where are you from? I'm from Bangalore. Please start some giveaway also in live chat. Landscape mode already is happening. If you want, I'll share the link with you guys. This is the link. Parshuram sir, welcome to the live stream. Stop loss little higher level I have given because this breakout, after that continuation, people would have been little more interested to take the trade. Who was a bit skeptical, they would have thought about continuation. If they have entered now, even they are trapped, right? So after this, if market reverses, that's not under my control. I'm looking for reversal setup. As of now, it's almost at cost to cost itself. Little market played games with me. I did mistake with the stop loss bit in this buying trade. That is the mistake, or else nice 1,000 maybe I wouldn't have waited until this upper level, right? At this zone was the initial plan to exit, that I would have booked. But small stop loss I trailed, that created problem. We'll see. This is the last trade. If my sentiment, if my mindset and market mindset is not in sync, then better I don't risk too much for that particular day, right? So this stop loss, whatever, if market hits, I'm taking that stop loss. To revenge trading, if I go only, I will lose more. That I have seen. That I don't want to do. Today's setup, today's loss, that I will accept. If market reverses, it's the stop loss. Tomorrow is a new day, new trading setup. I didn't get stop loss on my first trade. I dealt it and made 600 points. Good for you, sir. Good for you. For me, manually I exited. So can you please share your chart, please? My chart is shared, right? You guys are seeing my chart itself. So if it breaks the upper level, I will exit. Nothing more to think about this trade. What about gold? Gold is not correct. It is correcting. No proper setup. If gold, anyone who's entered here, if it's hit the it's near your stop loss, you can wait for another 2 minutes. Okay, only if it goes little more below, then maybe you can consider exit. If you're holding gold, you can hold for a while. Okay, the index and all is starting to, be a bit bullish itself. Slowly it's gaining traction. Can you share the chart? Means this is the chart, right? Once please tell the logic for the trade. Logic for the trade. Okay. You see, market cannot target people at the upper level. Okay. Who's on top? These people market cannot target. And here slowly market was moving towards the downside. Now there are two, since at the upper level sellers are not market cannot target them, then the immediate sellers are at this zone. They were holding on to the trade. If market fell so much, maybe at this breakdown or during this reversal, they would have booked their profit and exited. So the seller probability is there to re-enter in case market gives up after this move, continues, gives a breakout, attracts people. Expectation is breakout can fail and market can move towards the downside because no other stop loss hunting level on top. Because of Fed chairman meeting, interest rate decision, before that they are pushing the market, news based momentum or logic and all, I cannot guess, right? So that sentiment I'm not able to guess. That's why market is almost coming to stop loss zone. This is the last trade. If market is taking the stop loss without thinking too much, I'll be exiting. That's it. Almost stop loss. Confirmed. Got triggered. Exited. Now traders are today basically first view was correct, right? View was correct, upside potential, booking target here was correct, but I made a small mistake in stop loss. I manually exited. So that one, no big loss, no big gain. I looked at one opportunity on the correction side where these sellers can re-enter. They did not enter. So after this breakout, sellers who was on top, I thought they will re-enter. That also they have not re-entered. So now basically what have happened for me, risk per day is something that I strictly follow. Okay. Now where the market goes according to me doesn't matter. My risk appetite for the day is done. If that is the case, then of course I should not be taking the trade. If this is just a false breakout, again from here market is reversing also, one more trade I don't want to enter here because the risk for the day is done. Okay. Same attitude will come for Nifty trade, Bank Nifty trade later. So I don't want to do that. I'll stick to it. Do you trade Forex? Forex is not legal in India, so I don't do it. Trading in Delta exchange is legal. Trading in crypto is legal. So I'm doing that. Or else those trades also I would have taken, right? Anything. So many days, so many setups have given you, explained about the direction, but as long as it is not legal, I don't want to do. Will Nifty reach 25k tomorrow? We'll see during the pre-market where the market opens. If it wants to open at the upper level, if it wants to go, first it has to quickly start it move, right? If it's starting the day at 24,900 only, that means market has enough time to break 25,000. That we will see, traders. As of now, I'm not going to take one more trade. My risk appetite for the day is done, so I'll be closing. All right, so that's about today. Tomorrow we will look at a better setup, maybe because of Fed chairman speech, interest rate decision. Until then, this market, they might be pushing it towards the upside, forming higher lows, higher high. We'll look into the setup with a fresh mind tomorrow, traders. Okay, thank you for participating in the live stream. Good night, take care, bye bye.